Beer festival cancelled for security reasons, not political. EPF records higher returns from overseas investments. Good afternoon, I'm ZALEHA and you're watching News on 2. Federal Territories Minister Datuk Seri Tengku Adnan Tengku Mansur dismissed allegations that the Better Beer Festival 2017 planned for next month in the capital was cancelled due to political factors.
Because I'm always here.
Datuk Seri Tengku Adnan stated that Kuala Lumpur City Hall DBKL rejected the application to hold the festival due to security reasons, as well as it being against DBKL bylaws on the sale and consumption of alcoholic drinks in open areas.
So for me, my prime key important thing is to ensure the public safety. Number two, they can have their festival in-house, at a bar, at a hotel, I don't care. But in an open space, they are not allowed to do it because security reasons. And also, it's against the act in our Akta Pelesinan that you are not supposed to sell openly in a public place.
The festival was also cancelled in view of the religious sensitivities surrounding the event. He was met during the launch of M. Centura Sales Gallery in Kuala Lumpur yesterday. Meanwhile, in a statement issued by the Inspector General of Police, Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi Harun stressed that the police are disallowing the Better Beer Festival to preserve public order as well as public safety and security. He said police had received information on militants planning to sabotage the event. The information also suggested that certain quarters were planning to disrupt the festival, which will create security issues. The Better Beer Festival was planned for October 6th and 7th at the Publica Shopping Gallery in Kuala Lumpur, featuring 250 different craft beers from 43 breweries worldwide. Investments made overseas by the Employees Provident Fund or EPF recorded a higher percentage in returns of investments compared to those made within the country. This is seen as the main factor as to why EPF continues to invest overseas, apart from ensuring the dividend rate provided to its contributors remains competitive. Finance Ministry Strategic Communications Director Datuk Lokman Nur Adam said EPF used 29% or 200 billion of the total capital value of 747 billion ringgit to be invested in 39 countries.
Perolehi daripada pelaburan 29% saja keseluruhan duit KWSP ni 29% dilaburkan di luar negara, telah berjaya menyumbang 9.7% return of investment. Maknanya kadar keuntungan dia setahun ialah 9.7% last year. Sedangkan pelaburan dalam negara yang hanya lebih kurang dalam 500 bilion ni hanya menyumbang 6.2%.
Datuk Lokman said EPF has a strict standard operating procedure and will thoroughly consider the risk involved before making any form of investment decisions. He said this in a press conference after launching the Malaysia International Business Awards MIBA and Selangor Excellence Business Awards SEBA in Shah Alam, Selangor. The National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, is in collaboration with the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Industry Ministry, MCMC, to improve occupational safety and health practices among media practitioners. NIOSH Chairman Tan Sri Lee Lam Tai said NIOSH will extend its assistance to all media organizations. Tan Sri Lee said the assistance will include holding discussions with government and private media organizations to expedite the implementation of the Security Passport program for media practitioners. NIOSH will also teach first aid skills to these practitioners and improve their skills in assessing risk when faced with emergency cases while on duty. Tan Sri Lee said this when commenting on an accident involving a journalist who was riding his motorcycle when he was hit by a police patrol car pursuing another vehicle. Selangor police yesterday disposed of 913 kilograms of various types of drugs seized and stored as case items between 1990 and 2014. Selangor Police Chief Datuk Mazlan Mansor said the case items involved cases whose trials had been concluded in court. Datuk Mazlan stated that the police have forged cooperation with a trusted company to use their services to dispose of the drugs in Bukit Pelanduk. The drugs must be disposed to ensure reduction in supply and to guarantee that the drugs do not make its way back into the market.
Harta benda yang dirampas melalui undang-undang yang sedia ada ini akan ditindakan mengikut peruntukan undang-undang serta peraturan yang sedia ada berkaitan rampasan dan pelupusan barang kes dadah berbahaya.
He was met after launching the second phase of the drug disposal at the Selangor Police Headquarters. The first phase of drug disposal was carried out in January in Rawang. 3 local fishermen whose boat capsized near Pulau Rebak, Besar Langkawi yesterday have been found safe. The victims survived their turmoil by clinging onto water barrels before they were rescued by the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, MMEA, 8 hours later. According to MMEA Langkawi Maritime District 1 Deputy Director, Maritime Commander Nurul Azmi Zakaria, the victims have been identified as Aiswi Moy, 61, Muhammad Najib Saad, 53, and Ismail Ali, 40. It was revealed that the boat capsized at around 6:45 a.m., 3.7 nautical miles off Pulau Rebak Besar yesterday when the victims were taking shelter from the heavy rain. MMEA received a report about the capsized boat at around 10:40 a.m. and immediately launched a search and rescue mission. The rescue team found the victims at around 3:20 p.m. All victims were sent to Langkawi Hospital for treatment. A teenager was among 7 individuals charged at the Taiping Magistrates Court yesterday with abducting a student and holding him for a ransom of 3 million ringgit. However, no plea was recorded from any of the accused aged between 17 and 36 when the charges were read before Magistrate Muhammad Hairul Jamain. According to the charge sheet, all the accused had abducted the 17-year-old son of a scrap dealer and held him for ransom. They allegedly committed the offence in front of Sekolah Menengah Kamunting Bakti Kamunting, Perak at around 11 p.m. on September 2nd. They were charged under Section 3 of the Kidnapping Act 1961, read together with Section 34 of the Penal Code. Upon conviction, they may face the death sentence or life imprisonment. The prosecution offered no bail and court has set November 21st for remention. Malaysia Digital Economic Corporation MDEC and Global Technology and Information Security Association ISACA will work together to address the shortage of cyber security professionals in the country. MDEC Director of Enabling Ecosystem Wan Murdani Wan Mohamed said the collaboration is intended to develop skilled talent in the cyber security sector and to increase awareness towards data security among university students. Wan Murdani said, apart from that, the effort is expected to support Malaysia's aim in achieving a 20% target contribution by the digital economy to the country's gross domestic product (GDP) by the year 2020. ISACA will begin by training students who are chosen from 8 local institutions of higher learning for 4 months.
We have to partner with the right partner to make sure that we can bring in the industry-relevant modules to the universities. So specifically for this MOU, we are working with ISACA and together with 8 universities to provide a certification, basic cyber security certification, to be enjoyed, to be given to about 20 students from each universities.
Wan Murdani said this at a press conference held after the signing of a Memorandum of Agreement MOU with ISACA in Putrajaya. Samsung Malaysia Electronics yesterday officially launched its big-screened flagship for 2017, the Galaxy Note 8. Launched at Pavilion Kuala Lumpur, the Note 8 was created to generate the interest and excitement of Galaxy Note users, be it the long-standing users or new ones. Met during the launch, Samsung Malaysia's head of IT and mobile business, Liu Kian Meng, believes that the Note 8, with a host of upgrades and exciting features, will boost not just Samsung's sales, but also its aim to conquer the market this year.
The new Galaxy Note 8 is more than just a smartphone. It is a device that works the way we live and empower us to make things happen. we are very confident that the Note 8 users that we have will be very happy with the innovations that we include in the Note 8.
Among the upgrades in the latest device from the South Korean company include a 6.3-inch curved AMOLED screen, updated S Pen which is now more accurate, and the latest octa-core processor. The Galaxy Note 8 retails at 3,999 ringgit and is available in midnight black, orchid grey and maple gold. The Malaysian Rubber Board, or LGM, is urging rubber smallholders and tappers who have Rubber Transaction Authority Permit or PATG cards to apply for the Monsoon Season 8 or BMT by September 29, 2017. Its Research and Innovation Deputy Director General, Dr. Zarosani Muhammad Noor said, to date, a total of 373,207 rubber smallholders and tappers already own a PATG card. Of the total, only 94,278 of them have applied for the aid.
Jadi sepatutnya bermula pada 2014 semua pengguna kecil perlu ada kad PATG. Ya, cuma sekarang mungkin ada setengah-setengah pengguna kecil yang masih belum daftar kad PATG. Jadi bila ada bantuan musim tengkujuh ni mereka terpaksa perlu mendaftar.
The BMT application is open from September 1st, 2017 until January 31st, 2018 and can be made online at bmt.lgm.gov.my or at any LGM offices. Those eligible for the aid will receive 200 ringgit a month as announced during the 2017 budget presentation last year, with an overall allocation of 261 million ringgit. Sepang Aircraft Engineering Sdn Bhd or SAE has opened its second hangar to boost the maintenance, repair and overhaul MRO centre's capacity to handle the Airbus A320 family. The new hangar has a floor area of 12,000 square meters, which could accommodate 2 A320 aircraft for major maintenance check. Sepang Aircraft Engineering CEO Pierre Riviere said the hangar, which the company had invested 50 million ringgit in Malaysia's first eco-friendly closed-door dedicated paint bay. It also features state-of-the-art workshops for aircraft components, repair and overhaul.
But we are also investing a lot of money in the tooling, in the access and the scaffolding to access the aircraft, in training people. We know that we have to provide some work-on training and trainers to the mechanics. So basically, we invest a lot of money to develop and to train the people and to buy new tools, to develop the stores and the shops and the warehouse. And we are happy to do it because we can see the results.
The hangar was launched by Second International Trade and Industry Minister Datuk Sri Ong Kah Chuan yesterday. SAE opened its first hangar in 2007 with a floor area of 37,000 square meters that could accommodate up to 6 single-aisle aircraft or 2 wide-body aircraft at any one time. Malaysia Airlines Berhad in a statement said that the purchase of any aircraft will undergo a stringent assessment process to ensure it fulfills the company's business needs and to control its operational costs. Malaysia Airlines said financing for all its aircraft have been planned through leaseback of its sales and operations or a simple operating leaseback. To date, the company has booked 25 Boeing 737 aircraft, while the rest are optional. A memorandum of understanding MOU signed with Boeing recently will provide Malaysia Airlines a leeway to determine the type of aircraft which will suit the company's operations. The company currently has 54 Boeing 737-800 aircraft, with 48 of them still in operation, while 6 others, which are undergoing maintenance, will be returned to the company which leased them. All the 48 Boeing 737-800 aircraft rental expiration date is in nearly 2019. And that concludes this afternoon's edition of News on 2. In our top story, EPF records higher returns from overseas investments and ensure competitive dividend rate. Join us again at 7 tonight for more updates. Until then, I'm ZALEHA Ismail. Thanks for watching.